Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you're new, honey. So today we are going to talk about two different topics. Number one is a crazy teenager who unalived their grandmother and then ran into some random woman's home. And you know I got the video. And then number two, there was a cop on TikTok who said that she ain't get no D, so she was going to give everybody a ticket. Huh? So if you're ready to get into these crazy stories, just stay tuned. And before we get started, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified every time I post. So it looks like cops didn't have to do that much investigating with an Alabama murder because the granddaughter, aka the suspect and allegedly the killer, decided to approach a random woman's house and ask her for help while also admitting that she unalived her own grandmother. The alleged suspect goes by the name of Jalen Mia Lupton. She's 18 years old, and you can see her running onto the porch and getting in a fight with her neighbor, Cheryl. It doesn't take long for this conversation to turn into an altercation, where Lupton bluntly tells Edwards that she just killed her grandmother. I don't know why she told her that, though, because that only escalated the situation. So from there, of course, Cheryl is trying to get her off of the porch, and she ends up getting her down to the ground and starts beating her with a mop, I believe, just to make her leave. As soon as her neighbors started hitting her with the mop, she darted off, and you would think it would be over from there, right? Absolutely wrong. Couldn't be more wrong. She comes back shortly after and barges into her home. And because of the sudden and unwelcomed entrance, the neighbor, Cheryl, ends up running out of her own house to go and get help. Shortly after, law enforcement was notified and they ended up arresting her. So you guys remember when I mentioned as soon as she got on her neighbor's porch, she admitted to unaliving her grandmother, right? Well, of course, that information came back to bite her because she was then arrested for the murder of her grandmother. At this point, she's just stacking charge on top of charge on top of charge because you got breaking and entering, you have literal murder. What else is on the table? I mean, you want to go for fraud? You want to go for trafficking? I don't know. Like, geez, lady. According to reports, police actually found the grandmother in her front lawn with a mallet nearby, and the grandmother had blunt force trauma to her head. As of now, the motive is still unclear, but it has been documented that the granddaughter and that the grandmother actually had a very rocky relationship. One thing I noticed that is very interesting is the fact that a lot of people that commit crimes just can't help but tell somebody. It's just like an instinctual thing, I guess, that they have going on. I wouldn't know personally, but I watch a lot of true crime and people say that a lot. So let's go ahead and see it in action.
My grandma. Get out! Get out!
She shoves me and I shove her back.
Get out!
Well, I shove her down and she goes down and I get my mop right there and I start beating her with my mop.
Get!
So she finally jumps off the porch.
But 18-year-old Jalen Mia Lupton came back.
Help me! Help!
And broke into Edward's home.
All right, so that was a lot. But what I will say is that this girl definitely is not mentally well at all, clearly. Number one, she unalived her grandmother. Number two, went to her neighbor's house, admitted to unaliving her grandmother. And then number three, broke into her house for no apparent reason. It's not like breaking into your neighbor's house is going to bring your grandmother back to life. You did what you did. You have to hold yourself accountable for your actions. I mean, there's really nothing more to it. Why are you out here wilding out doing stuff like that? And you have to understand, yes, sometimes people are going to make you mad, but that doesn't justify unaliving them or hurting them in any way. Come on now. But anyway, I digress. So let's go ahead and get into the next topic. So this topic is about a woman, a police officer to be exact, on TikTok, making a very interesting prompt saying that, pretty much she didn't get none last night, so everybody getting a ticket. Her name is Jennifer Escalera, and she is a deputy with the Harris County Constable Precinct 5. But come to find out, even after she said this, she actually didn't even write one ticket that day. But You know, the TikTok post she made definitely put a lot of people in frenzies, and some people didn't take it lightly. If you are very active in the social media world, then you know about this trend going on, basically saying like, I got some tonight, everything's on me, or I didn't get none tonight, can't nobody get nothing from me, and I'm mad. That's pretty much like the joke of the trend, okay? So I think she was just trying to join in on the trend, but you have to really take your occupation into consideration, especially if you're going to be putting it online on a public platform, because people aren't going to take that lightly. They're like, wait a minute, I don't want to get a ticket because you ain't getting no hoo-ha last night. Hold on. Come to find out, a Harris County Constable spokesperson says that Escalera is now under investigation, even though she currently remains on full active duty pending the outcome of the probe. It's very clear that Escalera loves to make TikToks, whether it's like a daily vlog or maybe it's like a skincare routine or a favorite makeup product. But she definitely messed up when she put her job on the line to make a funny TikTok post. And I'm sure she didn't think about that at first. She just thought she was joining in on the trend and just saying, hey, yeah, you know, I'm just having fun too. But girl, like, yeah, your type of fun is going to cost people money. If you really did write everybody a ticket, well, first of all, you'd probably be fired. But second of all, I mean, come on, all those people would have to pay, you know, a bunch of money. So yeah, people are kind of upset at you, girl. A news station, Fox 26 to be exact, interviewed residents in the neighborhood, and the residents said that they felt like Escalera's actions were very unprofessional, inappropriate, disrespectful, and childish. And not to mention all the other people, that tore her up on TikTok, because child, it was a mess to the point to where she had to delete the video. And of course, you know, on social media, people are going to play. So there are some people in the comments asking if she can arrest them. The whole situation is just so crazy, but I would just say, please watch your occupation. I know it's really fun to join in on TikTok trends, but you don't want something to cost you your livelihood, especially something if it's a career, you've been in there for a while, you've been working at it. You don't want one tiny little video to take all of that away from you. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for today. I do apologize. I don't think I posted yesterday. I don't know if I did. I'm not sure. Yesterday was my birthday, so I went to a casino in a different state. So yeah, but don't worry. Everything is back to the scheduled program, y'all. So if you have anything you want to add, feel free to leave it in the comments. And if you made it this far, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you're notified every time I post. And the word of the day is going to be roses. Let's do roses. Okay, so if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you put the word roses down in the comments. All right, in the meantime, you guys be careful out here, because this world is what? Cray-cray. Okay, love you, bye.